Welcome to a very special Halloween food review. Today I'm joined by my friend Johnnie, and
hey guys,
we're doing some Halloween food reviews today.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like, you even got Monster Mash.
Well, funny story about that. This is a Monster Mash box containing all the products that we're going to review today because I have no willpower. I actually ate 28 different pouches of Monster Mash fruit snacks, and I guess that does make me qualified still to review them. They were delicious.
Oh, you're a dick.
First is the Ghouls Mix M&Ms.
Okay.
This is not a new thing this year, but it is it's a cool thing to see because they do dress the character up and they change the colors of the M&Ms. As far as flavor goes, it's still classic M&Ms. So there's really no need to dive in and try them. But what would you say about this packaging?
I enjoy the main character on the television with his... He usually is a vampire.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he's a vampire anymore, but I approve.
Yeah.
I like the colors. They should probably keep it this way year-round.
I agree. Like, why not?
I agree.
Next up, just throw it on the ground. This is an already open package because I just can't control myself. Oh. This is the new KitKats this year. Again, I think these might have been around in previous years, but this is the Breaking Bones with white cream. So they didn't change much. It's just it's a white cream inside. The rest of the KitKat kind of tastes the same based on my trials.
So it doesn't taste like bones.
It unfortunately does not taste like bones.
Okay.
It doesn't have that bony consistency that I'm really looking for.
I'm going to have to try one of these.
Absolutely.
I'm going to take one of these. I'll have this later.
But again, we have a very cool package on this with a skeleton. He has a bow tie on, and it looks like maybe a top hat, but it got cut off, so I can't tell if that's just the background blending in. I think that's a top hat.
That's definitely a top hat.
And he's presenting us with the KitKat, saying like, hey, look how cool it is when you break these apart.
It is really cool. It kind of looks like a bone, too, on the inside. So,
do they taste any different than an average KitKat to you?
It doesn't taste like a bone. So,
okay. So they didn't nail it in the bone department. But.
No, but it does taste like a KitKat.
Yeah. Do you get the sense that there actually is that cream added in there? Like, do you taste the cream?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely taste the cream. It does not taste like a normal KitKat.
Okay. So they did a pretty good job this year.
Yeah, I would approve of that.
Okay. And there's some.
I would be happy to get these in my pumpkin.
Okay, cool. So that'll be
approved.
Our rating system. Pumpkin basket approved, and
yes.
this one. Who doesn't love M&Ms?
Especially in a big bag.
Yeah, right. Just someone plops that
right in my bag. I'll take that.
Okay. Ghoulish green Snickers, which unfortunately were also opened. I guess some mouse or something must have got in here. Just really went to town.
Did they describe this, please?
Yeah, no, it's exactly what you're thinking. They pulled it off. They managed to dye the inside of the screen, but it's a novelty because it doesn't enhance the flavor at all. But the green is cool. I mean,
Ghoulish green.
Yeah, let's bust it open.
Do they have these in like a normal size? The Ghoulish greens?
I haven't seen them in the wild, but it's possible.
Oh wow!
Yeah, let's.
The inside is green.
Oh yeah. They it's just like they said.
That's insane.
I don't know.
It's like the Whopper.
It kind of makes you wonder how they pulled it off. Like if it is like the Whopper, I hope that it's not like the very end where your shit turns another color.
Well, isn't this just like ghouls? They just use ghouls.
They use real ghouls.
Yeah, that's real ghouls.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
I would approve of this one.
Okay,
as well.
So you would
especially because it's the same taste. Doesn't taste different.
Right.
Which is awesome because it's Snickers.
Yeah, like you don't need to change Snicker flavor.
And I'd rather have my Snickers be green than any other color. So
the only thing I'm going to knock on them for is I feel like they could have gone a little bit crazier with the packaging.
Yeah, this is kind of lame.
I know they want to show off the fact that it's green and that's your big, your big
Well,
home run there. But yeah, like, come on, what is this?
It's just the same colors as Snickers.
Yeah.
They took the Snickers logo and they're like literally looking at the bottom half of the Snickers.
Oh yeah, why is that? That doesn't make any sense to me.
They probably laid off the graphic designers.
Hard times. All right, let's move on.
That's a hard approve.
Next up is something pretty interesting. It's another version of the Kit Kat this year.
Pumpkin?
It's the pumpkin pie Kit Kat.
Ooh.
And I have not tried this one yet, so we will do a live review. But first, I'll just point out here that they have little mascots on the back, and that's about the only thing that makes this worthwhile as far as packaging. And they put a little pun that says, "Good gourd, that's cute." Wow. Okay, so let's bust this open.
There's acorns on it too.
Oh, yes.
It's a very November vibe.
Yeah, it's not quite Halloween-y, but still kind of goes with the whole vibe that we're trying to go for. And it sucks.
Oh, wow.
Gross smell. It assaults you when you open the bag, but I'm sure the actual Kit Kats are much better.
The individual packaging is a little too stationary for me. You can tell their target market is, Hobby Lobbies.
Yeah. But the Kit Kat itself is cool. I like how they managed to actually pull off changing the outside as well. Damn.
It tastes like a pumpkin pie.
They did it.
Yeah.
It really does.
It tastes exactly like a pumpkin pie. So you don't need to go buy a pumpkin pie this year. You can just get Kit Kats.
Just lay out a bag of this and go to town, guests.
This would be very good crumpled up on ice cream, pumpkin ice cream with a little caramel on top and some Cool Whip.
Yeah, I mean, they really did a good job.
Yeah.
I feel, though, it's like one of those things where, like...
It's a one and done for me, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's very rich. Like, you could have way too much of a good thing in this case. And
do not approve for my bucket for that fact. I
Okay.
can't have long binging periods of eating too many of these.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. And I will, you know what? I'll agree with you. It's a lot. It's a lot in one.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like I just ate a whole pie.
All right, let's move on. Next up is really the grandmaster of Halloween. Oh, Reese's.
The best.
And this is a variety pack of the ghosts, the pumpkins, and the bats.
Wow.
And luckily,
Variety pack?
I know, they're really stepping their game up this year.
Wow.
Because normally you got to buy each one individually. You're ending up with like $20 later. You finally get your collection. And luckily, I was able to hold on to
a couple of them.
yeah. And I have all sorts of.
Oh, wow.
varieties.
Pumpkin.
Now, I always felt like.
So just to describe, the pumpkin actually looks like a jack-o'-lantern, which is really cool.
And they're encouraging you to actually design things in it.
Okay.
Because they're using the chocolatey or the peanut buttery inside as your face.
Sure. So did they give us a knife for it?
You know, they didn't. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I just got a shitty pack or something, but I didn't get a knife to carve my designs.
So I'm just supposed to use my teeth.
Which is damn near impossible. But it's a nice idea. But I do like that they tried to get these aesthetics going on the little packages too, because you actually have like little tiny like ghostly figures floating around.
Yeah.
You've got little tiny bats and you've got little tiny leaves. And the ghost design
It does not work.
is not bad. Oh damn. They made it look so easy on the front.
Delicious, though. Delicious.
I cannot carve mine either, but yeah, I mean, what did you expect? It's a fucking Reese's. It's awesome. And so far, okay, the design was nailed in the ghost department. Did that pumpkin one actually look like a pumpkin?
It did.
Okay.
It did.
And we'll find out if the bat looks like a bat.
And I'm gonna see if the consistency of the ghosts look like ghosts, because
Right.
these are the best of them all.
I mean, if I didn't know ahead of time that it was supposed to be a bat, I might have a struggle.
That would be a good game to try to guess what this is.
Shit, we should have done that.
But, that may be multiple pumpkins instead of a bat.
True, yeah.
That might be an Xbox controller.
It could be. It could be a boomerang.
See, like this, same with this ghost.
Yeah.
This ghost is not as good as the other ghost that I saw. But I guess I'll test to see if it tastes as good.
Right. And I have to try out this pumpkin again because I just need to know. Quality assurance.
Just so Reese's can get some feedback, I would like it maybe if it all tastes the same, but the inside filling was green as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because KitKat did it. Mm-hmm. I think you could probably do it too.
Yeah, I can't imagine that being too difficult.
I think the bat should be red, the insides. The pumpkin should stay the same, and then the ghost should be green. And perhaps if you ever do like a human or anything, like that should be red too.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. And the pumpkin, again, it looks like a pumpkin. Could have extended the stem a little more.
A little bit more.
What can you expect from a machine?
Yeah. Stupid computers.
All right. Anything else? Oh, yeah, there is one more.
There's a surprise in there.
A bonus.
Maybe it's a Monster Mash fruit snack.
Oh. Is it? Was there one more patch? No. It is the Dracula Kisses.
Wow. Okay.
So pretty cool. I mean, basically they thought to themselves, what can we do that's red and turn it into Halloween very quickly? And Dracula Kisses was the outcome. And I guess they did a little bit of stuff to the packaging. You've got like kind of a Halloween-y background with the night sky and the bats. But again, I think you could have done more. You could have had like one of the kisses like coming out of a coffin or anything really, but that's okay.
I appreciate the fact that each kiss foil has bats all over it.
Yes.
As Dracula.
Yes.
And the label says Dracula as well. So that's, I mean, they're like when you have a kiss, you don't really have much packaging.
Yeah.
So they covered their whole package.
That's true. Yeah.
And then I do want to point out in the ad, like the kiss does have teeth, so they were pretty unique there versus some of the other people here.
Yeah.
Where some of the other ones kind of look like they just downloaded some stock stuff and put it on the packaging and
True.
did nothing.
Yeah.
But
I like how I've been leaving this on the table all the time.
I am interested in trying this because I've never had a strawberry kiss.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
these are actually filled.
Yeah, filled. It's
with-
kind of a weird experience. It's like liquidy.
Is it kind of like if like you got kissed by Dracula?
It is. Yeah. It is like that. Yeah.
Whoa. I'm like offended, but kind of turned on.
That's like all of my relationships. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely strawberry.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to have another one, but I wouldn't want this in my basket.
Yeah, this is another case of like very rich. And this is why this is one of the more fuller opened packages that I had left in here. Because like, yeah, it's a lot to take. Really anything that's filled is kind of a short-term thing. I mean, filled donuts, filled anything.
So for me, with all the candy that we had, I'd probably rank them by order of how many were available for me to consume.
Yeah.
Because that's probably how you rank them as, you know, should I save some for the cast or should I just eat the whole thing because they're so good?
Yeah. So this is number one because there was nothing.
Yes. And then the Reese's would be number two because that package is actually all gone.
Yeah.
The Kit Kat, the Kisses, these two would stay near the bottom.
But this gives us a dilemma, though, because you would put the M&Ms dead last then because they haven't been opened.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
only because you and I both know what those are going to taste like and we don't need to open it.
That's true. I mean,
And it's inconvenient because there's so many.
that is true. I mean, when you open it, you're kind of fucked. You have to
Gotta
like
put it
keep
in a
going.
bowl
Oh,
or-
yeah.
It's like, am I going to finish this whole thing? I guess.
I have to.
I guess. Otherwise, there'll be an open bag.
I don't want flies like buzzing around. I
don't want one of those guys to show up.
Yeah. Although that wouldn't be so bad. We could have them on the podcast, and I'm sure it'd be very zany, and like we wouldn't have to come up with a lot of writing for the day.
I would have a hard time not eating him.
Yeah.
So after the cast, I would probably hold him down and consume him while he's alive. Just would cut the footage out of that, but it'd be gruesome but delicious.
Yeah.
As long as he didn't taste like a strawberry.
Right. Yeah. He would just have to taste like a straight up like M&M. Although I would have a hard time getting past the fact that he's just sitting there screaming while you're eating them. But hey,
Yeah.
you could just put earplugs in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I may just, take chunks out of him and put them in a bowl and microwave it quick so I can get it nice and melty too. So
Right. So that if it's chunks, I guess you could be more
it's not
subtle.
like I'm holding him down
Right.
and making him eat some of himself.
Right. No, yeah, I pictured it as a very gruesome scene. Like he was like tied up and you're just like, ah. But if you're subtly taking chunks out, yeah, I mean, you probably don't even know. Probably they don't even feel pain. Who are we kidding? They're M&Ms.
We should find out.
Yeah. How would we do that? And write in to
Gotta
the
find his
Mars
agent.
company.
Have them on next
Yeah.
year
All right.
for the Halloween candy. What is this segment called?
Candy review.
Candy review.
Sure.
Yeah. Next year, Mars, send your guys so I can eat them
Perfect.
alive.
Perfect. Well, thanks, John, for being on the Candy Review Show. It's always a pleasure. And, this is just scratching the surface. Like, there's so much more candy out there in the wild. Like, it's a great year for Halloween promotional items. So, if you're interested in this stuff, go out there, find it, have fun, and enjoy the rest of your Halloween season.
Thanks, guys.
If you are into candy, yeah, it's definitely a good year for you. So, get out there and enjoy it. And have a great It's because of all this goddamn chocolate and peanut butter. Let me do the whole thing over for the conclusion.
Oh, yeah.